I think there's been a push in the community for midwifery services, and my practice has responded to that. So we now have our 4th midwife coming on board so that we can offer pretty much total midwifery care, and always backed up by a fresh doctor, so that we have a new doctor every 24 hours, and that's kind of good for making sure that everybody's at their sharpest and ready to go, ready to help.
Having the midwives allows us to just spend that much more time with the patients. So they get the same quality of care they got from us before, but then on top of that, they get this certified nurse midwife who's very educated, and many of them have already had children themselves, so they've got some personal experience. And all added together, the patient definitely wins.
The absolute best part of my job as a midwife is there are so many things. Taking care of women in general and seeing them through an entire pregnancy, you know, actually initially seeing them then in their GYN care and then on into a pregnancy and labor and delivery, and just being a part of an amazing moment in their lives, and also then seeing them postpartum. It's just very rewarding, and to know that you can bring that into somebody else's life and take good care of them medically and also emotionally too.
It's a privilege to be with families in this very intimate moment in their life. You know, having a baby, especially if it's their first time, kind of starting to develop as a parent while they're pregnant.
It's definitely has proven to be an asset to our practice. So they bring things that I did not learn in medical school or in residency. So techniques that they have learned that kind of help me do what I do in a more efficient way. In a different way. And so I think the practice of midwifery is one that has definitely benefited me as a physician. So they bring a different way to look at things, to look at scenarios when we're doing deliveries, and different positionings is the biggest thing that I've learned from our midwives. So that traditional position is not necessarily the delivery method, the delivery position that you have to be in, and our midwives definitely bring various different ways of delivery positioning, which is something I enjoy watching every time we have a delivery together.
Best part of my job, I truly believe, is meeting my patient, knowing my patient, hearing the stories, you know. For me, being with you is sharing your life, sharing your journey, right? Being there for you. And not just, again, in time of illness, you know, in happy times. You know, my client will pick up the phone and call me when they are getting married.
Midwives have, I think, saved our lives. We've had midwives for about 3.5 years, and they have brought an element to our practice that has calmed us down, has given us the ability to take a little bit more time than we normally would. Has given us the ability to make sure, even though we make sure patients are doing well, to have a little hands-off approach, knowing that they're going to be fine, trusting that they're going to be fine, and not rushing into anything. So our midwives have been just amazing. And I think at this point, I'm wondering why it took us so long to get them, but they add an element to our practice that I think our patients love. The doctors certainly love them. And I think the hospital loves them too.